We are all creative beings, every single one of us, with superpowers beyond our wildest imaginations. So go out and use them to create a life you love. Good day, and welcome back to another episode of the Create, Play, Live podcast. I am Nanette Saylor, your host, and I am thrilled to be here with you today on this continued journey on our evolution to creative, curious, expansive lives. Today, I am taking a moment to pause. Today, we won't have a guest. Today, I'm simply going to invite you to consider the possibility that in order to be in a place of really being open to receive, really being open to channel the energy and excitement of your creative genius, we all need to take a moment to pause and reflect. My favorite place to pause and reflect is in upstate New York in the Adirondacks, where I have the privilege and the honor to be able to stay in a home originally purchased by my grandfather in 1925 in a very quiet, remote location where we have just this year been privileged with the luxury of the technology of cell service. And sometimes I wonder if I'm going to be happy that that's true. Because the truth is that when I was sure that I couldn't access my technology, I behaved a little differently here in the North Country. I made certain that I carved out special time where I didn't connect so that I could really give my full focus and attention to being a part of the energy of this very remote, special, quiet place. So it's given me an opportunity in this new way of being here where I can, as frequently as I like, reach over and pick up my cell phone and check my Facebook page or see who's playing on Instagram or stop for a moment and think about, well, gee, wouldn't it be fun to post that picture right now? It's a different experience, I have to admit. It's a different experience here. And yet at the same time, I have the opportunity to do what I've always done, which is to get up early, go down to the side of the lake, sit quietly, listen to the sound of the wind, to be in a place where there's nothing that interrupts the sound of the wind except my own breath, is really, really powerful. So I give myself permission to do that while I'm here. I give myself permission to walk out into the woods where I hear the wind in the trees, the tall, tall, tall pine trees and the beautiful oaks. Things that when the wind blows, they rustle in a very unique way. And it's a sound that is comforting to me because it's a sound I've heard every summer for my entire adult life. In fact, my entire life. Period. The sound of the rain on the roof, the sound of the chipmunks under the porch, the sound of the squirrels calling as they race through the trees, the sound of the loon. Nothing, nothing, nothing is like the sound of the loon. All of those things remind me that this is a time and a space and a place for reflection and for pause. And in that reflection and pause comes nourishing of my soul, nurturing of my creative energy. And now it is also a time for me to actively call in the energy of the great creator, to invite that energy to lift me up, to invite that energy to fill me up so that as I think about what comes next after my pause, what will come next, I come to that new conversation and those new questions, what else is possible, from a space of pure clarity, pure expression of all that is good and honest and true and real. This is a place, this is a time where all of those things are most obvious to me, and all of those things are most important to me. When I pause and reflect, it's a time to reset, to call on myself to be clear about that which is most important. And so today I invite all of you to mark a date, a time, a place on your calendar that you will protect sometime soon if you haven't already taken time to pause and reflect this year. Pick a date, time, and place. Protect it fiercely. Give this gift to yourself to go, to spend time alone, to be open, to reflect, to consider what has been, and to invite your highest self to call you forward to what else is possible. And invite your highest self to bring you to center, to filter out all that isn't serving you, to give you the courage to let those things go, and to move forward with clarity around those things that matter most. To create, to play, to live in a way that serves us to our highest requires clarity. Clarity for me only comes when I give myself permission to pause. So today I give you permission to pause. And with that, my friends, I will say goodbye and close this episode of the Create, Play, Live podcast. Please do share with me what comes up for you when you take a minute to stop, to pause, to reflect. What else will you create? What else is possible? How can you move forward with the fullest and highest intention for you and for everyone you care about? For now, I'm Nanette Saylor signing off. Until next time, stay curious, my friends. You are listening to the Create, Play, Live show, where women come together to share how curiosity and creativity lead them to extraordinary lives. I'm your host, Nanette Saylor, and I'm honored to share the mic with some truly amazing women who have asked and answered the question, what if we stop adulting and live every day with the curiosity of a child at play? In these enlightening conversations, we'll invite you to let go of outdated standards, make your own rules, and give yourself permission to play more than ever before. You have the power to create your life. Spend some time with us and you'll learn to see life through new eyes and challenge yourself to new possibilities. We may not solve the world's problems, but we will get you to think differently about your own. Come play with us. Listen and subscribe at createplaylive.com.